And now it's time for another Booze and News top story. Go. All right. I got an interesting story of the week this week. I've already shown this to you, Mega, but Albert has no fucking clue about this shit. This shit freaked me the fuck out. I was just reading about this the other day. What really freaked me out about this, mostly, was that it was found right here in Texas. In Galveston, I believe. So, check this out, Albert. Where's my browser? I always lose it. I need to make that like a big fucking... There it is. All right, cool. Okay, top story of the week. Tongue-eating creature found inside fish at Texas State Park is the stuff of nightmares. So this was this past fall this happened. I didn't hear about it until like a week ago. This article is from October 20th, 2021. A tongue-eating louse are actually common parasites in certain fish species. However, not around here. Very unusual for here. So anyway, this a tongue-eating parasite is apparently a real thing. It was recently found inside a fish at the Galveston Island State Park. The tongue-eating louse was found inside the mouth of an Atlantic croaker this week. Officials with the Texas Park and Wildlife Department took a photo and shared it, as you can see right there. If you can see in its mouth, Albert, it's got a fucking roly-poly. So a louse is the same family of a roly-poly. I don't know what you guys call them.
Isopod.
Isopod. They have other names. Whatever. Doodle. What is it called? Doodle bug.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck did you call them when you're growing up, Albert? Little roly thingies. Doodle bugs.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
The little roly bugs that you find in the dirt.
Roly-poly. Did you call it? I called it a roly-poly.
I call it a roly-poly. The little round bugs they're isopods. They're like from like millions of years ago. You know. Anyway.
I probably call them a bug.
A bug. That's just a bug. That's just one of them roly bugs.
Thing with the legs.
Well, what's really crazy about this shit is this thing. What it does is it eats the tongue of the fish and literally replaces it. It like hooks onto the back of their mouth, and it works as the tongue for the rest of like the fish's life.
Yeah, and it eats the food that it eats.
It eats the food that it eats, and then as it wants to eat shit, it just uses it as the tongue.
Parasites are crazy.
So what do y'all think about that shit?
That is some sick shit.
Right. And then if you think about like how it evolved, right? Because parasites serve like specific purposes. So that evolved specifically to do that shit.
Yeah.
Instinct.
Yeah, it evolved specifically like a symbiotic relationship to eat the tongues of these fish and shit. And I think sharks get them too, is what they were saying. So they can get pretty large. I was thinking about this before we move on. I was thinking about what are the medical applications? What if we could use this in science to benefit us, right? Like, let's say your tongue got chopped off. Boom. Put a parasite on there. Now you got a tongue again.
Weight loss.
But the parasite's going to eat all your food.
Well, it's going to give you some food because if it eats all your food, it'll die.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're sort of sharing.
Yeah, it's a symbiotic relationship. It has to ensure that you live, because if you die, then it dies, right?
Aquatic extortion.
It is.
We don't want your business to shut down. Stay in business because you gotta keep paying us. What the fuck
you know, just another reason. This is just another reason not to go into Texas waters.
Oh yeah. Beside the fact that they just suck, they're the worst beaches. You could.
Galveston is a depressing ass, loser ass beach.
It's not that bad. It's not that. I go a lot. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. And I like Galveston. I like seafood and shit. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, I don't think there's any need to get in the water. I think getting in the water is overrated here in Texas. I think the best thing you can do in Galveston is to sit at the beach and look at the water. I don't think there's any need to get in the water at all. Because if you're just trying to get wet, there's pools for that, baby.
There's pools for that, dude. First off, I agree with you. I hate going to the beach at Galveston. I'll go have some beers there, right? But in Texas,
Jonathan will get drunk.
I will get drunk. But what I want to go, I like to be just drunk in water, so that's fine. But
Right,
I like
right.
to be drunk on land. Hell, I'll be drunk on a plane, in space, wherever the fuck I can be.
Sky, a mountaintop.
But
For real.
I prefer a river or a lake or whatever in Texas. You know what I mean? But
Jonathan, would you get hammered drunk in an igloo?
oh, you know it.
What?
Fuck
That
yeah,
sounds great.
dude. You know it. I would drink some liquor with a penguin. All right. Well, let's move on. That was our top story of the week. It's a weird one, I know. But that shit freaked me out. Probably going to have nightmares of it. Of that shit trying to steal my tongue.
Demon fish, demon tongue.
I did isopods. Fucking isopods. Thanks for watching. Go follow Booze and News on Twitch. We are live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button. Subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when you can catch up on new content. Cheers!